Dr. Risley, you and your colleague, Dr. Betty Hart, produced a study that documented the types of daily interactions parents have with young children. In a nutshell, what did you learn?
What we learned was that before the child is 3, remember the child is awake about 100 hours a week. That's a learning opportunity time. The question is what experience, how is that time filled up, or is it empty? What we learned was the incredible differences between families in amount of talking that parents did with their babies. For example, the average child by the age of 3 has heard 20 million words addressed to them. Okay, children of very talkative, socially interactive families have heard 35 million words addressed to them by the age of 3. Children of very taciturn and non-responsive families have heard less than 10 million words addressed to them. This plays out in the child's vocabulary size. So a children of the average child has about a 700 word vocabulary by the age of 3. Children of very sociable, interactive families have a vocabulary of about 1,100 words. Children of very taciturn, non-reactive families, responsive families, have only about a 500 word vocabulary. Those differences before age 3, we're talking about babies before age 3, in the kind of the bosom of their families in the home, 15,000 hours of experience is about to be filled up or empty, and that difference is extraordinarily great and extraordinarily important way before we even start talking about reading.
So the amount of talking that happens at home matters, but what about the quality? Does it matter what we're talking to kids about?
That's another discovery we found, and that is the more you talk, the higher the quality of what you say. Everybody says a certain amount of business talk. Stop that, get down from there, don't do that. The things to get something done, everybody does that, whether they only talk a little or talk a lot. But if you only talk a little, that's all you're saying. When you're talking a lot, all the complexity, everything else, it's about something else. It's chit-chat, it's gossip, it's commentary. All the richness is in the extra talk. So the message is, don't worry, talk a lot, it will automatically be rich. It'll be positive and rich because it's not about business.
So hanging around while my mom gossiped was a good thing.
That's right.
What factors contribute to a richer language environment?
Well, it really is the amount of talking and dancing the parent is doing with the baby is the richer environment. With young babies, the important part of their world is their caregiver, is the interaction of the adult who has to take care of them, who has to be there to protect and nurture. And so the amount of dancing that adult is doing with the baby is the richer environment automatically. That's the focus, is to say with babies. Now when older kids, you're talking about content, you're talking about more important things to teach children, but with babies, it's all about the everyday experiences that are in front of babies all the time. And it's whether you add words to those experiences in interaction with the baby or not. That's the simple message. You don't have to worry about how to talk to your baby. Just talk a lot.
Thanks, Dr. Risley.